So I'm getting ready to do that lasagna, the anti-inflammatory lasagna. And I've found all the ingredients for the meat part of the lasagna. And then afterwards I want to do the cheese part of it. So here's roughly what I need. My garlic turned out to be a little, could have been better. I did buy fresh, but I chose to use the other ones first. And then I'm supposed to use 2 carrots, but I thought it was 2 small ones. And red onion, zucchini, a can of tomatoes, concentrated tomato, whatever, puree, oregano. I don't think I needed this one. Is that the right one? Basil, oh yeah, basil, and thyme, and minced chicken. And, and that stupid olive oil. I decided that mine was just perfectly fine. So, did I give an update on Emolina's dodgeball tournament? I don't know how to describe the level they were on, but they went from this just area just around us to people coming from all of the middle part of Jutland, I guess. And they had their behinds whooped, but they they placed 7 out of 8. So they were tired and I guess a little disappointed also when they came home yesterday. No wonder they were disappointed. They won basically everything last time. So of course it was disappointed, but it was okay. So I have grated my vegetables and diced the onion, and I had to look up the words for grating vegetables. I didn't know you were actually grating. I knew it was called grated cheese, but I didn't actually know that was you would use the word for vegetables as well. But I have a pot on the stove. Ooh, that was hot. I added the onion first, onion and garlic. Nutmeg, and then minced meat. I found out, hold on. So I found out that beef was not anti-inflammatory. I didn't know that. And I didn't even think to check it. And then by coincidence I found out that you couldn't use beef. Well, you could, but then it had to be organic and there had to be, there were some certain rules about the beef, but that was too complicated for me, so I'm just sticking with chicken for now. I like chicken though, but I also really like beef. The chunks do get a little bigger in here than it would have been with, can you tell? Than they would have been with beef. It does say in the recipe to take some of the chunks apart. So I'm just trying to do that right now. And the recipe is actually quite simple when you get over the fact that you need to prep because that's also why I chose this recipe, because these were regular household items for me. Things that I would usually have in my refrigerator. But now it's all cooked, so now I'll just add the rest. I always just add a little water to the can to make sure I get everything out. I'll just empty the whole darn thing. This is really hard to empty. The struggle is real. I don't like wasting food, so. And it doesn't say how much salt, pepper, and herbs go in here. That's why I hate cooking, because you don't know. You're just guesstimating here, and I'm not good at that. And I know there's one particular herb that I don't really like, but I don't know which one of those it is. I don't think it's oregano, but is it thyme or is it basil? That's a good question. It doesn't say how much. I'm not nailing this. I think I want to add some more garlic. My garlic was, as I showed you, it had seen better days. That's also why I added extra. But I think I need more. Because I have no idea what I'm doing, like spice-wise. And I'm not even sure how I would like this to taste, because yeah, I have like a love-hate relationship with lasagna. I don't know. Can spices get... I think I'm good on the time now. This is why I'm not supposed to be in a kitchen. Oh man, now I'm afraid to taste. Did I just ruin it? I didn't. I'm gonna try with a little bit of basil now, because there's something that I'm not, but only a little, because I do not want to overdo this, because I don't like the taste of the smell of it. I think I'm just gonna give up now. It is what it is. I did buy pointed cabbage instead of white cabbage, because I don't really like white cabbage. But the recipe does say white cabbage. So it also says slice it and put it in a bowl and pour boiling water on it and let it sit for a little while. So for the cheese sauce, I need mozzarella, grated mozzarella cheese, 15%, whole wheat flour, and milk. This is a 0.4% milk, and nutmeg. And of course salt and pepper. Alright, so now I have no idea what I'm doing again. So I'm supposed to heat this with low heat and then add 4 tablespoons of whole wheat flour. I don't know. I think I want to stick with the 3 so far and see how that goes. Because I don't want this to be... Also because I don't use a measuring cup, just a regular spoon. Okay, I think that's pretty much okay, right? Okay, just add a little bit more. Like anyone can film and do this at the same time. Now I'm just supposed to add milk little by little. That whole wheat flour makes it look kind of nasty. So I'm adding 5 deciliters of milk. And in the recipe it says that just let the milk warm a second in the pot before you start stirring. So yeah, so now I'm just working on doing this little by little. And now I've just added nutmeg and the grated cheese. And then I'll add salt and pepper when this is done for taste, and then it's done. Still very wet. I think I have to be patient here. It worked. Here's the cheese sauce. So now I just have to layer it. So pointed cabbage, and then the sauce, and then the cheese sauce. Unfortunately, I do not have high hopes for this lasagna, because I do not feel like I nailed it. And if I did nail it, then the conclusion is that I don't think I like lasagna. I just like the box kind. Can actually do a 3rd layer, but I don't have that much sauce, but I have meat sauce, but I have a lot of cheese sauce, running out of cabbage as well. It's done and ready to go in the oven. I'm just kind of hoping that it will run this way and cover it. I don't want to mess with it anymore. So it's in the oven it's on 200 Celsius degrees for about 25 minutes. And it's done now, so this is the moment of truth. Well, I like it. So I decided, because of the flour in the lasagna and the lack of, it wasn't that wet, so I decided to not add noodles. But here's what it looks like. So I have the cabbage here. And this is my actual reaction to the food. Okay. Not too bad. I struggled hard to make this. But it's actually pretty good. I didn't think it would be, but it's actually pretty good. I think Valdemar would eat this. I don't think Molina would, but she's just very picky with her food. But it's actually pretty good. I hope. Let's just see again. I'm not completely happy with the spices. I don't know why I got up. I'm not completely happy with the spices, but I like it, and I don't miss the beef. I'm fine with the chicken, so good.